So, for the longest time, I didn't even know they made drill bits like this. They're countersink and drill bits, and they're tapered. They're tapered where you can use them to drill down in to keep stuff from splitting. So, and they're adjustable, so you can get the depth you need for the size of screw you need. So, I'm using 3.5 inch screws, outside screws, and I don't need one super long. I just need one the right thickness where it grabs. So it's got a 4, a 6, a 8, 10, 12, 14, and these just happen to be, oh, number 10. Never mind. So the number 10 bit is probably the one I want to use, which I think was the one I was actually looking at. So, but yeah, it's one of those investments that I figured was worth the money in the long run. So I'm gonna get these finished up before I call it quits for the day, and get my bee boxes started. So I'm gonna try to at least keep the tray in fair shape. Alright, so I'm gonna get everything set up, get these holes drilled out, and get these boxes together. Alright, so before I guess I put these together or get them ready to drill. So I know the bottom has got to have a rabbet cut in it. So this one I will do with a router, but I'm going to try to use this because there's no knots on either side. I've got one that's got a really bad knot, and I got the worst part of it to the outside, so I'll be lucky there. But I'm just going to, I think I'm going to put, so I'm not going to glue it yet. I'm just getting everything centered or squared, and getting it pre-drilled, and getting it square to itself as best I can for now. So when I get ready, I can really get it glued up and ready to go. But I want to get it as solid as I can right now. So I know that's the right height. Now I just got to get it set and flush everywhere that I need to. That's the problem. I won't need that yet, so set it down out of the way. Grab my other clamp. Make sure it's flush, flush. Get this one as close to possible and get a hole drilled in it, get it squared, everything's set and square. I'll go ahead and get this hole drilled in it. Hopefully I got enough batteries that'll last, or I'll have to put this off. Charge. I just don't know how well they're going to charge. I'm just going to put the one in here for now. Now I'll have to drill another battery. Been using them so much I keep forgetting to keep them on charge. Well, that squeezed down good, still nice and square. Let's make sure this is lined up. I'm going to put one in the middle. I really like these drill bits. They are nice. They were definitely worth the purchase price. Now I don't have to use 3 different drills. Alright, so got that. That'll hold together for now. And then I'm just going to flip it over. No, this part's the bottom now. We'll try to line it up. Put a good one down. So that's the good size down. Pull that in just a little bit to do the middle. There we go. Alright, that one's done. Tricky. So I know my box is square. When I put the screws in, I can double check it after I'm done. Come on, quick release. What I'm going to do, I've got a bar coming up here, and any of these that I need to pull over just a little bit to get squared up with the outside. There's a twisted, mangled. I don't know, I may use. Now that one's pretty easy to get to. I forgot I got a lot of my other clamps on my other board that's glued up that I got moved out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the glue and the brush. So I'm going to start over here on this one. I can glue all these up, finish tapping, and then my tight bond too. They'll get painted, so they don't have to be nothing superbly fancy. This did not spread quite as good. Thought I had a little more glue on it than what I did. Put bead right down the middle. This end grain will absorb quite a bit of glue, so I'll make sure it got plenty. And I'll double check all this. I just wanted some holes started so it would be easy to hold this in place and have them semi-squared already. So that was the bonus of doing it like I did. Makes it a little easier to deal with. Alright, let's get the first one lined up. Down yet. Let me get this one in place. Don't have to wipe the glue down because I made a mess. Alright, I can snug that one up because now I know that corner's right. So, pull out a little bit of that. Go ahead and rub it in these. I like sealing up all these knots, that way they take a little less paint and also holds them in place so they don't slip. I do believe the next time I go to town I will be grabbing some primer and primering this. Now I can get sure this one's right. Got that one. Pull this one in just a little bit. Spot on. I'm going to show you the hole. See how that countersinks and drills that hole? No splitage, which is really nice. And these are treated deck screws, so they should last a long time even if they do get water on them or anything. Now I'm going to use my pipe or my bar clamp to squeeze these together. Put them both right there where on the seam, that way they pull in just as far as they need to and no further. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, that helped out a lot. Alright. I'm going to put a couple more screws in this in different places. Used to use a screw or a regular drill gun to do this. I found out that real quick that once I got this impact driver, it made all the difference in the world. I have very few, no matter, very few screws that ever strip out. Now these are Thorsons, so they drive a little different than Phillips. But even when I was using Phillips screws, once I changed to the impact and the impact driver bits, it made a world of difference. So if I can loosen this up just a little bit, I will just slide it down here and keep it where it needs to be. Keep that squeezed in, like so. And then I'll double check with my big square for squareness on the inside. So. I like to overbuild sometimes. That's why I put 5 screws versus the 3 that they call for in each side. I think it just that much better. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I may have read the instructions wrong, but like I said, I'd rather have way more than I need than not enough. Get that out of the way for now. Now, grab my big square, big speed square. I've got several speed squares. That's spot on. This is off just a little bit. I can't do much to it without knocking the other one off. Well, the big question is if these fit. They got plenty of room. So that's awesome. Alright, so this side's done, squared up as best I can get it because of the lumber. And I'm getting ready to get all this excess glue off of here. Double check, yeah, it's all good. Knot hole again. Try to fill in any of them that might slip or give me any trouble down the line. I still got to glue this one up to make sure it, I mean, it ain't terribly bad, but nice thing about this brush, it will pick up any extra and just keep spreading it out. Double check for squareness real quick. Looks good. So I'm just hoping it's wide enough to do the job. But I don't know if it is or not. This is the longest one I've got. guess I could dig out a pipe clamp and flip it over. Oh, it'll work. Alright, that's where that needs to be. Wasn't much, but it helped. Yep. That's as good as I can get them. Not the best quality of lumber. Langstroth long hive. So it should fit 31 frames, which I will be using my Pureco frames for. So this one's done. It's square. Got a little bit of space that I'll have to glue up later. At least it's done. And if you guys have any questions on it, or you want to build it yourself, you can get the plans for free off of horizontalhive.com. Try to pick out absolutely best lumber you can find. I went to Lowe's, and these was the only 2x12s they had that I could pick through. The other ones was way up top, and I picked through as best many as I could to get the best ones. And as you can tell with that one back there, either it cracked after I got it home or I didn't notice it, but I didn't think it was that bad, really. So if you got any questions, just comment and put them in the comments. I'll get to them. I hope you guys are having a good day. I got quite a bit done today, and feeling really good. And we'll see you on the next one.